Final del torneo de Hilton Head 1991. Gabi consigue el primero de sus títulos en este certamen, uno de sus favoritos y uno de los que más recuerdos especiales le trae. Es curioso que recién en 1991 haya logrado el primero de sus títulos ahí, pero ya había jugado 2 finales anteriormente y siempre tuvo actuaciones destacadas. De hecho, en 1985 jugó aquí su primera final, cuando aquel 14 de abril de aquel año, aún con 14 años, jugaba lo que se llamó su primer gran día en el circuito profesional, ya que por causa de la lluvia que no cesó ni el viernes ni el sábado, ese domingo derrotó en un mismo día a Pam Shriver, número 8 del mundo en cuartos de final.
Gabriela Sabatini, her biggest win. 5-7, 7-5, 6-4 over Pam Shriver.
Solo media hora después entraría nuevamente a la cancha y derrotaría a Manuela Maleva, número 5 del mundo en semifinales.
The shot that paid off for Maleva throughout the drop fails, and in the tiebreaker, to the delight of this crowd, Gabriela Sabatini, 6-1.
Y finalmente perdió la final con la legendaria Chris Evert, número 2 del mundo, no sin antes sorprender a la misma Evert y al mundo del tenis con su enorme talento. Aquí en esta final, en 1991, su rival sería la soviética Leila Meskhi, que venía de sorprender a Martina Navratilova en cuartos de final y a otra soviética, Natalia Zvereva, en semifinales. Gabi, que por su parte venía de derrotar a Arantxa Sánchez Vicario en un partido épico en semifinales, no tuvo gran dificultad en derrotar a la soviética y continuaba con su paso arrasador en esta temporada 1991, adjudicándose su tercer título en lo que iba del año.
Well, Gabby's out of the court completely, and it was really, she left an open court, so it was the obvious shot.
Very well, she's 0-2 against Sabatini. But at the U.S. Open last year, Leila had a set point in losing 7-6, 6-4 to Gabby, who won the championship. So here we go.
What you have to look for in this match is a lot of long rallies, and Gabby trying to get in at every opportunity. Every mid-court ball or short ball, she's going to be trying to get into the net where she feels very comfortable now.
Leila's backhand passing shot was tremendous against Martina Navratilova. She came back here at 10:30 yesterday morning. Their match had been stopped by rain on Friday with Leila leading 5-4 in the third set. She said, I need to win one game. She said, I slept very well, but I was nervous when I got up. I just kept telling myself, win one game. And she had a tough time winning it through a couple of break points, but she did.
yesterday was usually when you come out on the court, you have the cushion of a couple of games. You get warmed up, get the kinks out. But this was a now or never situation for both players. They had to play their peak tennis in that one game.
Martina came close. She saved 3 match points, but beaten by that two-fisted backhand. She caught the service line. I asked Leila why she started using a two-handed backhand. She held up her wrists, and we'll try to get a look at that. They're such frail-looking wrists, very skinny. She said, I couldn't swing a backhand with one hand as a kid. Got the line. Wide. And Meskhi down love 30 comes up to 40-30.
And I tell you, Bud, Gabby does not want to find herself behind the baseline for too many rallies because Leila has pinpoint accuracy.
40-30. Well, Sabatini didn't really have to work until yesterday when Sanchez Vicario made her labor.
Sabatini. I think it's her best shot. It seems to me that lately she's been hitting the backhand a little bit flatter than normally, and when you hit flatter, you get more speed and power on the ball. She unleashes that stroke for a winner.
To push Meskhi to deuce.
And that's where Gabby's going to be winning most of her points, from the middle of the court or at the net, where she can really take control.
Sabatini. This is her 4th consecutive final. Against Gabriela Sabatini. Look at this. She's broken 2/3 of the time. That from our numbers runner, Leo Levin. And so she's broken Meskhi right away. Sabatini in her 3rd Family Circle final as a 14-year-old. 6 years ago, she lost it to the woman on my right, Chris Evert. Leila Meskhi, Olympian for the Soviet Union in '88, and probably will be next year. We'll be watching her in Barcelona. We'll get back to that box, Chris.
Yes, watch Gabby's, her movement, her anticipation. She knows where every ball is going. She's ready to adjust. Her footwork is excellent. She's trying to get up to the net. That's where she's going to win most of her points.
30 love. We saw her parents briefly there, but we'll get a better look. The only double fault. In the front row, Osvaldo, her father. Behind him, Gabby's mother, Beatrice, and to her right, Stan Smith, Wimbledon champion and director of the U.S. Tennis Association Player Development.
Well, Gabby's really mixing up the pace. She realized, look how far behind the baseline Leila was, and it was a perfect opportunity for a drop volley. Get her moving. She looks like she's about to hit a volley. At the last minute, she decides to hit a drop volley. Good disguise.
40-15. Net court. The first two games go to Sabatini. She's won 2 tournaments already this year. She won Tokyo. She won Boca Raton over Steffi Graf. Her 4th straight win over Graf. She lost the final of the Lipton at Key Biscayne to Monica Seles. And now here she is in another final. Win today will put her over the 4 million mark. Did you save all your money, Chris?
Absolutely. What do you do with yours?
You put it in a now account, I understand.
In this point, kept the ball so deep. Once again, using the drop shot. I think that's definitely a tactic she's going to be using. Draw Leila up to the net. She's not comfortable up there yet.
Love 15. 3rd game of the match. Sabatini has won the first 2. Points. And so Leila Meskhi is broken again. Sabatini will be serving at 3 love. United States, Leila Meskhi, mother of the finalists. She's a pediatrician in Tbilisi. And she's having a wonderful time, although she may not enjoy this passage. Leila's father, Georgi, is an engineer. Got it.
She really has to take advantage of that cross-court backhand and step in. She's missed a few. She really moves in, takes the ball on the rise over her shoulder, but has such great timing. That was a close call.
You're on that line. What's your call?
Well, she didn't question it. She must think it's out.
Love 30. There's your money. When this tournament originated in 1973 by Jack Jones, John Moreno, they gave $100,000 as the total purse. And that was astounding in 1973. That ball quickly. Oh! What do you have to do to win a point?
Well, it's one of the few points she's won at the net, but I think all these matches are making her a lot more confident. Here, Gabby's on the defensive, and it's really whoever takes the initiative. Haven't seen many of these overhead spud this week, but it was a beautiful one.
1540. And so, the Soviet, the Georgian, as she would like to be referred to, has 2 break points. Clip the service line.
You have to watch that ball when it hits the lines on this court. You might get a bad bounce.
Second break point. Shows that she's not only a baseliner. As we look at our scene from the MetLife blimp, driven by Bart Van Beest and Bill Stiefer. They're up there somewhere, and we're very near. Snoopy on the nose.
the beauty of Gabby's backhand, because usually when you come into the net, like a Martina, you like to slice the ball. But Gabby can slice it or just hit it with topspin. Either one. You never know what's coming at you.
Meskhi down one service break now. She lost the first 3 games of the match.
But I think what has most impressed me about Leila this week is not only that she's played great tennis, but how she's handled the pressure. I mean, how many players can say they've beaten Jennifer Capriati and Martina Navratilova in the same week? Not many.
Plus Zvereva.
Plus Zvereva, although Zvereva hasn't been playing up to form lately, but it's been a lot of pressure on her.
He wouldn't have made that play a year ago.
Her new aggressive net play, Gabby, looking for those high balls to come into the net to end the point. She doesn't want a long rally.
It's love 40 for 3 breakers in a row. The pleasant little court in the Pines, surrounded by 6,500 people. But with the way women's tennis is going and the excitement growing, they're going to build a new stadium here next year that will seat 10,000. And Jerry Smith, who heads the Women's Tennis Association, feels that this will be one of the top attractions right behind the Grand Slams.
What an incredible job Jerry Smith has done. He is our executive director as of last year, and he really senses the upswing in women's tennis, and he has taken a very aggressive marketing plan approach.
Right now, the women are more exciting than the men.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way.
Well, everybody feels that way. Everywhere I've traveled throughout the country. It's just not my opinion. She got the line. And Sabatini disagrees.
However, I still maintain on clay courts, Bud, and we disagree about this, but I think you can see the mark a lot better than on any other surface.
Well, I thought it hit the line, but it's love 30. So Meskhi not folding under this terrific attack and consistency being put forth by Sabatini.
Improvement in Gabby's movement on the court. She's leaner. She's getting to more balls. I asked her about it. I said, are you doing any off-court training? She says, no, nothing's changed. I just watch my diet now. That might have an effect. Well, this shows a lot of confidence on Gabby's behalf. Look at her coming. That is not an easy overhead. It's high. She's actually deep in the court. But she's so confident. She makes every overhead.
Remind you of your overhead? Court wide.
40-30.
So Leila had a good start at love 30. She's won only 3 points on her own serve.
Gabby was too far behind the baseline. You really, if you're trying that drop shot, you have to be inside the baseline. It's a risky shot. You see Gabby behind, you know, a good 3-4 feet behind the baseline, a risky shot. Before this match also, Gabby's serve was only broken 7 times, whereas Leila's was broken 19 times. So what that means is Gabby's serve is a bigger weapon, and she's going to win more free and easy points from it. Because Martina came into the net a lot more than Jennifer did. And this is her best shot, that cross court. Good disguise. Gabby did not hit a good approach shot.
Second deuce. Sabatini to this woman, Meskhi. You haven't heard of her probably, but a third point for a 5-1 lead. Sabatini, who has won 23 of 25 matches this season. Meskhi is 10-2. Wide. Third deuce. And so it's the longest game.
Well, Leila needs this game to even be in the first set. If she loses this game, she's in big trouble.
Just long. Calls Gabe Pace, the service linesman.
Bud, watching Gabby's results on clay, knowing that she is a great clay court player, I asked her at the beginning of the week, what tournament do you think you have a better chance at, Wimbledon or the French? She said, I think I can win Wimbledon.
I think she can too. With that chipped approach she's added, she's serving better.
I would have to say I think she has a better chance at the French. I still think a player like Martina can overpower her on the grass. I think she's a year away from Wimbledon, but I don't think this year.
Carlos Kiermaier, Brazilian, became her coach at Wimbledon a year ago. Gabriela Sabatini stakes out a 5-1 lead. It's tennis now, but coming up next on NBC Sports, the stratospheric one, Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls against the 76ers. And what a game that should be. Chicago really playing well this year. One of the league's best records at home. That's next on NBC Sports. The Bulls with Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, many others against the 76ers. That's why.
The 15.
So set game against Meskhi, who has won only 3 points on her serve.
Signs of weariness. She wasn't missing those shots yesterday and against Martina and Jennifer.
Now look at all those unforced errors for Meskhi. That's a couple of days worth for her. She got it.
Beautiful.
So wary.
Well, Gabby's out of the court completely, and it was really, she left an open court, so it was the obvious shot.
15-30, second serve coming up. A wearing day yesterday for Leila. And even though Zvereva isn't playing well, the last 2 Family Circle Cups, she had lost to Zvereva. That's her only double fault, and it takes her to set point. Mama Meskhi. There goes the first set. 6 games to 1 for Sabatini, and we'll return to the Family Circle Magazine Cup. Hilton Head, South Carolina, after these Met Island, where Gabriela Sabatini seems an island impervious to anything in this tournament. She lost the final in '88 to Martina Navratilova. She lost the final in '85 to Chris Evert. But now she's halfway there, and it would be her 3rd title of the year. But Meskhi may not be through being pesky. Leila Meskhi given a racket by her father when she was 9, as we look at the numbers for the first set. So many UEs, unforced errors for Leila. And she probably made a lot of unforced errors with that first racket she had. It was a Vostok, a Russian wooden racket. She said it was terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Leila Meskhi.
Well, Gabby didn't know what she was going to do. She didn't know if she should go in or stay back. She's sort of caught in the middle there.
And it's love 30. Opening game, second set.
Gabby's just changing the pace around so well. She drives you nuts with those topspin shots. You find yourself 20 feet behind the baseline in a defensive situation, but then she changes, and all of a sudden she has a hard, flat one. So she definitely has variety to her game.
1940.
It's 30 all. 30 all. The umpire, Linda Hinshaw, corrects herself immediately. Was love 30. There's Linda. It is 30 all. Sabatini say, vamos, go, little ball. Gabriela Sabatini holds on. First game of the second set. As the official vehicle of the 1991 Family Circle Magazine Cup, Mazda Motor of America proudly presents to the champion a British racing green Mazda Miata special edition. That's not a bad way to drive around if you're the champ, and we'll return. Gabriela Sabatini, almost a year ago. What do you sense he's done to make the difference, Chris?
I think he's brought out her game, but I think psychologically he's just tried to convince her to get in touch with her feelings and to try to get in touch with what her goals are. You know, she's a very introverted person. She really internalizes her feelings and emotions, and he's brought a lot out. I sense a lot more passion in her game and even in her as a person.
Second game, second set. I'm Bud Collins with Chris Everett and Gail Gardner. Carlos Kiermaier, what I like about him, he's very modest. He refuses to knock his predecessor, Angel Jimenez. He said Angel gave her many good things, and I'm just benefiting from them. And he said, you know, she was number 4 when I took her over. She's still number 4. But he says, I think she'll go better.
Yes, I think so, too.
Carlos, what about that chipped approach now that she showed off so brilliantly in winning the U.S. Open? Carlos said she always had that, but maybe I have convinced her to use it more.
Yes, she always did have that, but now it's a lot deeper and more effective.
Carlos played college tennis for San Jose State. Lives now in Rio de Janeiro, runs a tennis school, never thought of being a personal coach.
Uh-oh. Well, it was the right move for Leila Meskhi to come into the net. She had the opportunity, the short ball. This is something we haven't seen her do this week, but the problem was she volleyed right down the middle of the court instead of angling it off.
So she's pinned by 3 break points. She has not held serve. Sabatini has now won 5 games in a row.
And she's so confident at this point. I really feel after that struggle yesterday against Arantxa Sanchez Vicario, she felt that today would be an easier match for her.
First time she's played Meskhi on clay. Her 2 previous wins were at U.S. Opens, 1989 and 90 on hard courts over Leila. 2 steps late.
15 long.
Did not make a commitment. Did not get in close enough to the net.
Neither of her parents plays tennis, but her dad is crazy about the game, and he took her to see the greatest player ever for Russia, Alex Metrovelli, who lives in Tbilisi. She said, when I saw Alex play, there's her mother, Galina. When I saw Alex play, she said, I knew I loved this game.
From Leila. Very good movement and good anticipation too, which is half the battle of moving anyway.
Leila playing well, striving, but too many bullets in this woman's belt. Second serve. Take that.
A very short second serve from Gabby. And Leila took advantage of it. She's moving. Look how close she is also inside the baseline.
30-15. Cross-court of Gabby's is a singular shot. It's hers alone.
Yes, she puts so much wrist into the ball. She's always sort of whipped that shot, getting her opponent to really outside the court. She's also a very creative player and imaginative. She tries new shots a lot.
For Gabriela Sabatini, who is on a 6-game trot.
Along with Tracy Austin, who won this tournament in 79 and 80. You've been watching Gabriela. We've been sitting together watching her. Really impressed with how her game has changed.
I really am impressed because she always had that great talent. She's got the slices, she's got the top spins, but now she's putting more power into her shots. Before she had the loopy top spins. Now she hurts people more. She goes in and takes advantage of it and puts the volleys away. More complete game.
How has the quality of women's tennis changed from the time you were playing?
Well, I think right now it's just one of the most exciting times because when I was playing, there was really close Martina and myself, and now there's just so many young players. I mean, you don't know who's going to win the tournaments, and of course, Steffi's not #1 now, so they're all vying for #1, and there's so many young personalities that are so good. It's exciting.
Hey, Tracy, thank you very much. Let's go back up to Bud and Chris.
Thanks, Gail Gardner. Tracy Austin, nice to see her, the U.S. Open champion, 1979 and 81. As Leila Meskhi wonders why she even has to serve, because she's had no results from serve. Hasn't won it. Has only 4 points on her serve. Better off when Sabatini's serving. She broke Sabatini in the 4th game of the match for her only game. Oh. 0 for 5 in serving.
Well, Leila really has to start taking the initiative and dictate the points a little bit more if she's going to start winning them.
Can she?
Well, she just has to do it herself. Not wait for Gabby to do it.
There is a rare unforced error for Sabatini. Only 9 of them for Gabriela, 23 for Meskhi.
You know, but I agree with Tracy about women's tennis. It's just improved so much. But what impresses me the most is the fact that the depth is there, not the standard, because women's tennis will always improve with new equipment, new training. But now there are 10 women that can win a tournament, not just 2.
Doesn't sound to me like you're planning a comeback.
No, not quite.
For the first time, Leila Meskhi has a game point on her own serve.
And her back's up against the wall. She's losing so badly. She has to come up with some great shots now. At least take some chances, because what she's doing now is not working, and that's just playing consistent and, you know, a little passive. Shot in the arm for Leila. She certainly needed it. She's not slowing down by any means. Look how fast she gets to this ball. Good touch.
When it hit the tape, I thought she was finished.
Look at how fast she's going. I thought she was tired, but not by this point.
I asked her if she'd had some dance training as a girl. She said no, because she's been very balletic in this tournament. 3-1 for Sabatini. She leads 6-1, 3-1.
With a little more pace now. She's hitting out on her shots.
She finally got rid of that awful wooden racket because an old friend of yours, Olga Morozova, whom you beat in the 1974 Wimbledon final, gave her one of those Wilson T2000 Steelies like Jimmy Connors used. And she was so happy. She loved that racket.
Had a lot more power, I'm sure.
Net cord, and it doesn't matter. Double fault for Gabriela.
And she's only had 1 double fault leading up to this match. With a good percentage, 68% before this match.
Now, if Leila could get a couple of points right here, this match could change a little. Better bring on Derek and the Dominoes to play Leila, Leila, Leila.
Well, better them than you. That's for sure.
Absolutely. Oh, let me pull that knife out.
Getting you back for all those years.
Just one.
40-30.
Sabatini out in front 4-1. The tennis tournament began in 1973 has stood for excellence. Traditionally the opening of the outdoor season in the United States. Chuck Townsend is here. He's the president. Valerie Salambier, the publisher. Jackie Leo, the editor-in-chief. And we're proud at NBC. We've been with them from the start. Sabatini, the divine Argentine.
But this is a favorite stop on the tour for the players. You know, it's, as we watch this shot, and Gabby is one of the top players in the world, but it's very relaxed, it's very laid back.
Oh, and on top of it all, an errant bounce. Love 30. Well, you didn't mind this place. You won 8 times.
I love this place. And a few bad bounces, but eventually they even out.
Double play ball. Love 30.
Well, Leila having all the right moves, she knows what she has to do, but putting it into effect is awkward for her because she's not a natural volleyer yet. Trying a drop volley, which she missed, and Gabby sensing that she's on the verge of victory here.
Saves one breaker.
Well, with shots like that, I mean, she could use those as approach shots. That's 50% of really net play is how you hit your approach shot. You get a weak return back, then she can learn how to volley it.
Net court wide. And 2 break points evaporate. Here's the third.
Meskhi really was dominating this point. She really had everything going for her. Coming into the net, it was a very good lob. Again, that drop volley has failed her this match.
5-1, Sabatini going for the title, her first family circle, and the first time she was in this final 6 years ago. Can you remember that?
Yes,
I was 14.
In her defense, I was very lucky because I was her 3rd match that day. She was a little tired.
Cam Shriver, Manuela Mileva, and then she got into the final. She didn't have to play. She was given the choice. They said, well, you
She
can
was
play it
definitely
tomorrow.
given, and actually she finished one match, a couple games, and then went and played a full match, and then she had the choice and she elected to play. I think she wanted to get on that plane home.
She wanted to get on television, too. We were happy she
Actually, I
decided
paid
to play.
Well,
Leila Meskhi.
there's that acute angle we've been seeing all week with Leila. Both sides, forehand or backhand, she can hit that shot. It's very deceptive. She really hangs onto the ball in her strings for a long time before she lets go.
15 all. What did you think of Sabatini, though, a 14-year-old coming out against you?
A lot of raw talent, but not as much discipline at that point. A little lazy.
30-15.
But she got over that, didn't she?
Yes, she certainly has. Gabby can do no wrong right now. She's so confident. You can even tell by her body language, just the way she's walking around the court. This is an inside-out forehand.
For 40-30 and match point. Family Circle has a new champion. The Pearl. Father kisses mother, and soon they'll be kissing daughter. The Sabatinis from Buenos Aires. 6-1, 6-1. We're going to be back here in Hilton Head to see the presentation to these two women. Leila Meskhi, who turned this tournament upside down until today. She was upended by Gabriela Sabatini. But you'll remember both of them, I think. Now, we shall return to tennis, but let's go to NBC Sports Update with Ahmad Rashad. Afternoon, welcome back to Sea Pines Plantation on Hilton Head Island. What a delightful afternoon we've had here. One woman perhaps did not have a delightful afternoon, and yet what a tournament Leila Meskhi had, don't you think?
You know, Leila, the people are saying to you, harasho. You had a wonderful week, and I wish for just a moment your mother, Galina Meskhi, would stand over here. Her first trip to the United States. Now, I'd like you... You know, I think they'd like to clap all day for you, but we do have the exigencies of television time. I'd like you to meet Cliff Carnes, the president of the Sea Pines Company, presenting the runner-up.
Leila, from the 19th Family Circle Cup at Sea Pines, the runner-up envelope for $40,000. Thank you and congratulations.
Leila, I want to congratulate you. I'll ask you one thing. 2 years ago, your friend Natalia Zvereva was here and said, "Where's my money? They won't let me keep my money." The Soviet Union. Are you able to keep all this money?
Yeah, this is my money. Yeah, that's right.
Congratulations. We loved watching you play, but there was another player here who swept it. The Pearl of the Pampas. I'd like you to meet Jackie Leo, the editor-in-chief of Family Circle magazine, with the cup. For Gabriela, yes, Gabriela. Don't be shy.
Congratulations. Okay. Gabriela, the Family Circle Magazine Cup is a symbol of outstanding women's achievement and determination, two ideals that you have demonstrated so clearly today. But it's hard to be a champion without the love and support of your family, and I know they're with you all the way. So this cup is also a symbol of family values, goodwill, and fellowship, which has characterized our week here in Sea Pines. And it's a great honor to present the Family Circle Magazine Cup to you, our new champion. Thank you. Thanks very much.
And I'd like, Jackie Leo mentioned family values, I'd like Beatrice and Osvaldo Sabatini to stand, would you? The Sabatinis, would you please stand? Beatrice, Osvaldo. Well, Gabby, we do get around to money. Here's Valerie Salambier, the publisher of Family Circle.
Thanks, Bud. I thought our viewers would like to know that with winning this tournament, Gabby has exceeded $4.1 million, and she's only 20 years old. It's my great pleasure to present you with a check on behalf of Family Circle for $100,000. Congratulations, Gabby.
And there's more. There's absolutely more. Jan Thompson, Vice President Marketing of Mazda America Motor. Now, come in here. You have something else, do you not?
I sure do. On behalf of Mazda Motor America, first of all, we would like to thank the Family Circle magazine for another outstanding tournament week. And perhaps most importantly, now I'd like to present the keys to a beautiful British racing green Mazda Miata to you, Gabriela. Congratulations.
Well, thank you, all those people. And Gabriela, we remember 6 years ago, you were 14 on this court. You weren't quite ready to win, but you've won now, and how does it feel?
Feels great. Yeah, I remember that week. It was the best week I had when I was so young. And so I always remember this tournament very much. So I was very happy to come back this year again and finally to win it.
Well, you know, Chris Everett up in the booth said she was glad she caught you at 14. She says she'd just as soon leave you alone now. But you won the U.S. Open a year ago. It was just about the time when people were saying, yes, yes, she was so promising, but she doesn't win anything big. What happened to you? What changed?
I don't know. I think a lot of things have changed. I changed coach. That was one of the reasons why it's so funny. And And then, you know, winning the U.S. Open, that gave me a lot of experience. I learned a lot from that tournament. And since then, I'm playing very good. It's like I'm more mature and very much better mentally also.
Better mentally. Now, the biggies lie ahead. You have the French Open in Paris, Wimbledon in London, and a U.S. Open defense. How are you going to do in those tournaments, do you think?
I hope I can do well. I don't know. For the moment, I would like to think about next week. And of course,
sweet, very good.
Very good, eh? Yeah, and probably try to win another Grand Slam this year. It's going to be good.
A Grand Slam is in your future. Do you feel at Wimbledon on grass, where you haven't really played very well, can you overcome that?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's one of the goals, probably, one of the tournaments that I would like to win. More because of my game, I'm playing more aggressively, and I'm coming to a net more. So I hope I can do very well there.
Well, we'll be watching for you. We'll be doing Wimbledon on NBC. Take a look, ladies and gentlemen. Here is your champion, the Pearl of the Pampas, Gabriela Sabatini. And we'll return to Hilton Head with our tennis wrap-up right after this. Left arm as well as a right arm, the champion, Gabriela Sabatini, and we'll return to Hilton Head in a moment, but right now, Ahmad Rashad.
Una de las características del juego de Leila Meskhi, como veremos en este punto, que además de ser una muy buena jugadora de fondo de cancha, la jugadora de contraataque, es una jugadora que tiene una derecha muy poderosa, un revés a dos manos también muy poderoso, pero no tiene gran peso para definir lo que ahí vemos este fabuloso punto ganado por Gaby, lo que le daba a Gabriela grandes ventajas para imponer su tenis superior. Ahí vemos a los padres de Gaby en la tribuna. Gaby llevando al fondo de la cancha a la soviética, que se defendía muy bien con estos poderosos golpes, pero Gaby, en este caso, la sigue manteniendo en el fondo y logra ganar la red y un drop fenomenal. Espectacular, y la resignación de la soviética. Ahí vemos la repetición. Formidable ese drop shot de Gabriela. Muy buen saque de la tenista soviética. Gaby presionándola y nuevamente definiendo con una enorme calidad.